it then, but I'm like earning a little expert clout, if you will.
And you know what? I almost wish Chris was on set when you talk about experts, because Katie and Mike from Virginia Tech were graduates of Virginia Tech. They just graduated this past Saturday, but they were aerospace engineer students. And Chris, our host, is an aerospace aficionado from Penn State, so I'm sure he would have had a couple questions for them.
Of course, have we ever actually seen that degree? I mean, do we know for certain that he's an aerospace engineer?
You know what? Anybody who could teach physics in high school is,
point taken. I'm certainly not going to challenge him when he's here. Good grief. In the formulas that we fly. Because he just baffles me in the office with basic stuff. I don't want to get into a challenge situation. That'd be bad.
Absolutely. Well, we're setting up for the next run. The robots from the Colorado School of Mines and York University are set to go. So we'll take off a second here and get Chris back on set.
Regroup.
And we'll regroup. We'll be right back in just a second.
Yeah, it's good to be back in the chair.
Yeah, it's good to have you back. Your expertise is always appreciated, Chris. And look at York, our team from Canada.
Hey, if you can put the camera on me, Mr. Beard, for a second. I just want to show the audience. There you go. There's my Canada hat. Going to support York University and all the Canadian teams here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And looks like they're,
Ooh.
They're not messing around.
You did not put York on your list of teams.
Well, you know what? I'm getting back memories of Laurentian University.
Yeah, they are.
It does have that Laurentian feel, and that you're seeing massive amounts of regolith being collected.
That's right.
They are taking the corner of the cob approach.
Yeah, absolutely, Frank. Look, I'm telling you, we've seen a lot of sudden movement from these robots. Oh no.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
In your face. They're like, we are not daunted by a little blockage in the arena.
But what would you do if they got back to that hopper and they realized that their deposit method wasn't that tall and it was a little bit lower than the
Well,
hopper?
we're about to find out, and it looks like the CAT cam is delivering a pristine view.
Look at that.
Here we go.
Oh, they're digging in. I think I think that's part of the plan.
But no.
Hopefully it's not a secret dig. Okay. All right. The paparazzi is here. They're photobombing the CAT cam. Oh, look at it. Oh man, it's very reminiscent of
Laurentian University all over again.
They ended up getting to the hopper and delivering mad regolith.
And they said their most confident portion was the excavator and loading the regolith and depositing.
Well, it's funny, Chris, and I'd like to ask them about it. You saw that little maneuver where they looked like they entrenched themselves right before starting to deliver.
Now, are we sure they aren't picking up the regolith that's right under the? I'm serious. I'm not trying to point any fingers here, but that.
Dude, no, they're good.
Okay.
Remember, they're judges in there as well as team members.
Looks like they got either a supercharger or a turbo in there.
They do. This may be the year where steroids testing is initiated at the.
And I see their technique. They're going from one side to the other, and I think they're just going to inch across on that corner of the cob.
That's right.
And collect.
I know I'm gonna get in trouble, but I can't get the Snow White song. We dig, 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 dig the whole day through.
Now, this is the second year for York University, I believe. Second year?
Yeah, I think so. I think they were here last year.
14 kilograms.
Colorado School of Mines, looking like they're busy too.
Now, obviously, they both have the conveyor system.
Yep.
Both have a wheel design, so it's very similar designs. It's just a little bit different technique in the conveyor system.
Yeah, it's actually, we talked about the fact that these two teams aren't competing against one another per se, but I like seeing two teams at the same time go because it does provide a little bit of insight into comparing different systems or similar systems, right in the midst of competition.
Now, the Colorado School of Mines has a transformer named the Blasterbotics, or actually Blasterbotica.
Yeah, it's kind of a little Battlestar Galactica kind of feel to the name.
Trying to get it looks like their prediction, York University's prediction is anywhere from 40 to 50 kilograms.
Well, I mean, we are over halfway through, but they they could see that. Of course we don't know what challenges they're facing with their own robot at this point. So
they got 35 total members on that York University team. One of the things that we haven't seen this year, Franklin?
What is that?
That was, if you recall so well, with Laurentian a couple years ago. Remember when Laurentian started digging, and all of a sudden it was like a cloud of regolith was everywhere in the arena.
Yes, I do remember some.
I vividly remember that. It was just like you couldn't see what they were doing.
Who's the Peanuts character that carried a cloud around him?
Big Pin. Yes. Oh, there's a great Pigpen cartoon where he walks in clean as a whistle. He just showered or whatever, and then like all this dust just goes, boom, and then you don't see him anymore. But actually, I think that's part of the rules. I think there's a point value now assigned based on how. If you minimize the generating of the proverbial dust cloud.
Just like we were talking about with weight and propulsion, when you get on an asteroid or on the surface of Mars, kicking up dust causes problems with cameras, electronics. It cuts down visibility, and those are things that people don't want to see.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
All right. It looks like here Colorado is this is a CAT cam for York, but both are approaching the hopper. There is Colorado School of Mines making its first delivery of the round.
Don't turn it on too early.
I tell you what, this is where we get the exclusive view, really nice view of how well they're doing at this point. They don't have the same luxury of this view, and it looks like
they're not up far enough.
But I can't tell if are they delivering.
It looks like they're delivering. They're half in, half out. So
it just took off.
Yeah, they made it. Whoa. Did they? Oh, they're just recalibrating, I think.
There
you go. Now it's time to dig in and dump.
Not satisfied.
They're not satisfied. Yeah, maybe because they're not really sure if they're actually over the hopper.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see where Colorado School of Mines doesn't look like they.
I don't know what the problem is here with York University. They were in position.
Are they trying to do full autonomy?
Chris, it's funny. I was just thinking that this repetitive move that they're making looks like it could have an air of a programming issue of not quite getting it right where they need to be, and recalibrating could still be a human.
Got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
So let's say you're banking on full autonomy during your run, and you have a situation like this. Let's say it isn't in full autonomy mode, and it's making this back and forth move. Are you allowed to cut the switch off and go manual?
Yes.
And then forego autonomy and just...
Yes.
Those are just points you won't gain, I assume.
So you lose the autonomy points, but then
but see,
autonomy points a bonus.
Right. So to me, if I had been autonomous and had gotten a 14 kilogram run and I was in this loop that was not delivering, I would stick with the autonomy, finish the run, get the autonomy points added to the score, and on my second run try it again. And if I needed to leverage that, I could go manual and drop the extra points.
Right.
But I think if you qualify under autonomy, that's the biggest success. Now they look like they're clearly in better position for Colorado here.
Now will the scoops?
They're running out of time. That's unfortunate. It looked like Colorado there at the end had gotten the right distance, so that's unfortunate for them.
But it seems like they're both on the board though. At least they delivered something.
Yeah, that's true. They did. Yeah.
And it looks like York actually will qualify the first round with 14.7 kilograms.
York actually seemed like they were in position to do extremely well in this first round. I really want to hear about what happened, because I thought they were going to deliver their goal of 40 to 50.
Yeah, I thought they were too.
I mean, it was a good first start when they started off from the block. So
all right, but Chris, you talk about strategy though. That's really important. I mean, if you on your first run you qualify, that's going to impact every decision after that. You can either decide to go crazy or you can be more conservative. But you've qualified. You've made it in your first round. If you get another opportunity, you can go all out.
Right. I think this is the best weather we've had all day.
I was just thinking, there's a nice breeze blowing through here.
It's beautiful outside, the blue skies.
The mosquitoes that were out here this morning just taking like a bloodmobile out here.
They are gone.
They are gone.
They are?
Just noticing that a few minutes ago.
Now, Chris, where are we in terms of the schedule for today? Because if these two teams have just completed,
we have 2 more rounds.
2 more rounds.
It's about 5:30.
Okay, we were scheduled to end at 5:30.
Well, we're scheduled 6 today.
Oh, 6 today. So we really should. We could be able to get through the entire round today if people wanted to push it.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. My guess is they're gonna finish the schedule today.
Yeah, I think so.
Even if it's a couple minutes over.
I hope so. I think these teams, with all the work they've put into this and trying to keep things going, I think that would be a real encouragement to them.
Right.
Right now we're going to try to get a representative from York and the Colorado School of Mines to come on set and give us a little bit of insight into their last run.
Oh, it's look! You can see they had regolith. They're emptying it now.
Yes.
I tell you, I'm really curious about the autonomy.
Yeah, especially in that move where it was just going back and forth. It just seemed like there was a sensor that may have been not functioning or something was.
I think so.
There was an issue.
How you doing? Very good. Franklin.
My name is Hey, we're here with Tyler from York University, and hey, congratulations on the first round.
Thank you very much.
You actually got got approximately just under 15 kilograms.
Yes.
And so kind of take us through your first run and tell us your initial thoughts.
Well, basically we had this strategy of going for a couple runs, right? So we know exactly how much we can mine with the full bin, and we know exactly how much we mine with a half bin, and we know that our system actually excavates at a very fast rate when it's actually you're going at full speed.
We saw that.
We noticed it. Yes.
Yes, and our back conveyor runs at 3 times the speed, and it's got more bucket, so it actually excavates. So basically, we want to cut down the minimum amount of time that it takes to dump.
Right.
So our strategy this time was to go in, make the minimum requirement, and then basically on a second and third run, get as much as we can.
Okay.
And basically maximize our time, the 10-minute time slot we have on there. Unfortunately, as you can saw on the video there, I believe there was too much pressure on the chain and the bucket, so we overshot a little bit on the second half. So our back conveyor actually got a little stuck, which is unfortunate. We
saw you moving back and forth toward the hopper, and we actually thought, because of the repetitive nature of the move, that maybe it was a sensor issue and you were autonomous. But we weren't sure. So what was this repeated move as you were going back and forth?
Okay, so basically we knew that there was too much pressure on the chain. So what we're trying to do was shuffle it around to loosen up the dirt.
Gotcha.
This way it may generate enough momentum for the back chain to start moving.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So what's going to be your strategy going into round 2 later this week to kind of overcome that?
Okay, so for round 2, this time we had a little bit of trouble connecting to the network. So for round 2, we're definitely going to speed up our connectivity, so make it more easier and allow us more time for the 10-minute trial to make sure everything's working. And then our strategy for the second run would be going with less but more run.
Okay.
So this time we're very cautious, going around the crater and avoiding all obstacles. This time around, we're basically going, because our motor, our wheel is 3D printed, so it's high power, high torque, low RPM motors.
Okay.
We saw you moving around.
Well,
out there.
your drivetrain is not an issue. That was you were moving around, no problem.
Exactly. So this time around, we're gonna aim on Thursday, where we're gonna go fast, quickly excavate, quickly dump, and repeat.
Okay.
So basically that will be our strategy. We're hoping for around 60 to 80 kilos for our second run.
Okay, so that's interesting, because you said there was a the pressure on the back chain, or on the chain for delivery.
Yes.
So you're not going to fix that problem per se. You're just going to put less stress on it by doing more runs with less material.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
So we'll hope you have a great time trying to figure that out. This is a great event, and we're going to look forward to seeing you in round 2.
Thank you very much.
We're very happy for York, and as you can see, you have
got a fan there. So
that's fantastic. Yeah,
I'm a fan too. I just don't have a hat.
Hey, why don't you say a word to your friends back at York University in Canada?
Well, thanks for everyone for their amazing support, and we're gonna try our best on next run and come on top.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Would it be wrong to sing "Oh Can"? I'm kidding. I wouldn't ask you to do that. Anyway, thanks so much, and we look forward to a good second run. Hopefully, that 60-kilogram range.
That's right.
Yep.
Hey, good luck.
Yep. Thank you very much.